my channel again. Y'all coming for the beach, y'all coming for the slayage. This right here is just another holiday look that I came up with. I really ain't had no thought behind it. I'll tell y'all that all the time. I really had no thought behind it. But this is the finished look. I did glitter. So this is more like a halo glitter look. Cut eye glitter, halo glitter look. Whatever you want to call it, hey, be my guest. Um, the video will be coming up next, so please enjoy the video like I did. Comment, like, and subscribe, and bring all your friends if you want to. I'll see you guys on my next video. Okay guys, so I'm going to get into my BH Cosmetic Concealer Palette. I've been actually loving this palette lately. It have a variety of colors, so you can pick and choose which one you want to use. So I'm just going ahead and putting that on with one of my just regular brushes, no name brand. So let's go ahead and get into this Juvia's Festive palette. Okay, I'm going to pull out that red. I'm just putting it right there in my crease. Now, I'm trying to get a little better now with me trying to, you know, blend my colors a little bit better. I mean, everybody needs work. I mean, nothing is never perfect. But I just want to get into, like, blending a little bit more better. So now I'm going to pull out that, like, orange red a little bit and put it a little bit above the red that I laid down. Now, I didn't realize how close it kind of looked in color. I was trying to do, like, an ombre effect, but, you know, it usually don't work out that way. But we're going to make it do what it do. So I'm just blending that in with a blending brush. And I'm about to go into my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm sorry, the Morphe palette. And I'm pulling out that nice little orange shade. This is in the Ring the Alarm palette. So as you can see, it gave me that orange that I was actually looking for above my red. So now I'm going to go into that deep, kind of like cranberry color a little bit. You can say it's like a deep burgundy or whatever. I'm just putting that in the outer V and in the inner corner of my eyes. I put that on both sides just so I can make it a little darker, just so I can have, you know, the light going into the dark. So now I just added a little bit of black in the outer corner and in the inner corner, because like I said, I was trying to have it like be like ombre, but when I be doing my makeup it always goes left and never goes, you know, according to plan. So I'm going right back into my concealer palette and I'm just going ahead and just create like that halo look. It probably could have been a little bit better, but I mean, like I said, nothing is ever perfect. So I'm just doing the best I can do, because I still need to work on like my halo eyes and everything like that, exactly how to get it right there in the middle so that, you know, it can look nice and flawless and neat. So I'm just patting that concealer in. So now I'm just kind of like blending out the edges just so it won't look so harsh. I'm using that burgundy color that I used before I used the black inside that Ring the Alarm palette. So I'm just kind of like, you know, smoothing out the edges just a little bit, just so when I lay down my next shadow, it'll like, they're like bleeding into each other. So now we're gonna go into that gold shade inside the same palette, Ring the Alarm, and I'm just putting it on top of my concealer before I put down my glitter, because, you know, you always want to have a base. You can put the glitter actually on top of the concealer if you want, if that's what look you're trying to do, but you know, I just wanted to put a shadow down before I put the glitter. So now I'm just creating this little wing. Now I still struggle with my wings. I am not perfect with my wings. A lot of people are like, oh, they be so nice. I'm like, girl, you don't know what kind of hell I went through to try to get it that way. But I'm using the Inglot number 77 in black. That's the gel liner. This has been my favorite liner. It's expensive as hell, but I be trying to, you know, take a little bit by a little bit. So as you guys can see, I feel like I'm struggling, but I'm trying to, you know, get it together. Nothing is ever perfect. So now this glitter is just some old dollar store glitter that I found inside the kids section. And I'm just patting it on. I like to put my liner down. I noticed that when you put your liner down, it kind of is, especially when you're using glitter, it makes it a little better. It makes your life a little easier. So that's what I did. I put my liner down first, and I'm just going to apply this gold glitter, like just in the center. And so now I'm going to use this Beauty Supply. This is some Beauty Supply hair store glitter. I don't even know what the name of it is. I saw it sitting over there on the shelf, and it was calling my name. So I just went ahead and purchased it. I had it for so long. This thing's kind of like dries out a little bit, but it gave me exactly what I needed. Just dancing. So now I'm going to be using this Rose Gold Illuminating illuminator by Makeup Revolution, and I've been actually loving this to put the little glow underneath your foundation. You know, you can put it on top of your foundation, which is totally fine, but I'm trying to like a trophy right now, so you see me looking all shiny or whatever like that. So now I'm using the Makeup Revolution. This is in number 15. This is their Conceal and Define foundation. I've been actually loving this foundation after the lady had gave me the wrong one in the first place, but I went back and got the right one. So the concealer I'm using is the Tarte Shape Tape in Deep, and I'm just, you know, highlighting my areas where I'm going to, wherever I want that sun to hit, you know, bling bling. So I'm just adding this extra coverage right now. And I'm also using a bit, I'm going to be using that Beauty Blender. Actually, not also, I'm using it right now. Just go ahead and blend out, you know, just so it won't look too harsh and, you know, too pasty. Go up the bridge of my nose, my forehead. So I like to contour with foundation. I found this foundation like in, I think I was in Burlington's with my husband and my kids. This one is in Ebony, and this is the Black Radiance foundation. I like to contour with foundation because it kind of blends a little better, and plus it's creamy, so once you place it and just go ahead and start blending it, it kind of stays in that area, which is real good. So I actually like this. I like contouring with my foundation, my darker foundation. You don't have to do this step, but you know, it's up to you. I use shadow too as well to contour, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just going over my contour with some dark shadow. So we're gonna go into that red. We're still inside that Morphe palette. We're just putting it underneath the eyes, just so we can just have, you know, that pop of color in our look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that on both eyes. You see how that hair just came down? Yes, yes, yes. So this is my favorite glow kit. This is the Wild and Radiant by BH Cosmetics, and I'm using that gold color to put inside like my highlighted areas. This lippy, I think I done told y'all about the lippies on the other video. This is the AOA on shopmissa.com, and you can purchase this one. This one is called Hero. It's like a red orange. Yeah, it's like a red orange, you could say. So I'm just go ahead and apply it. This is their matte ones. I don't care too much for glossy lipsticks because I just don't like the glossy look myself. Too shiny, too much going on. So I'm just taking that shadow out of that Rainier Lawn palette. My hair is actually getting in the way. I'm getting makeup all on my hair. I'm just going ahead and apply that that like kind of reddish brown shade for my blush, and here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think that I am a model, and if you disagree, so what? Because I believe I am. And